Hi, this is Sina. I'm from DHL. I'm heading the cloud security and compliances for the DHL IT Shared Services. So today we discussed about the cloud security and data center capabilities that we need to consider when it comes to GenAI and what's how public sector, GLCs, or private sector are contributing as a whole to the nation. And what are the percussion reaction if you want to collaborate or have any businesses in this industry? What security act you need to comply? What are the security controls that we need to have in place? We also discussed about the GenAI topic in very detail, that how GenAI can benefit us when it comes to security operation, productivity, efficiency. And we also discussed about how when it comes to GenAI, who is leveraging the most and who is winning this race. Is it a bad guy? Is it a good guys, defense guys, or hackers? And by the end of the day, it's about if you are using it, are you using it right? How much data we are feeding to that? How much reliability we have to that? How much we're learning from it? So that was what we were discussing about it in a very nutshell. So today, very interestingly, Microsoft was announcing that based on the recent survey that they had, 84% of the Malaysian, so based on the survey that they have done with LinkedIn, they mentioned that 84% of the Malaysian workforce are using GenAI, which is very impressive. It's a very impressive number. So, and this could be also alarming as well, because as we are using it more, are we using it in a right way? Are we feeding unnecessary data to it? So especially when it comes from the security point of view, when you're sharing a piece of code of yours to it, are you trying to mask the sensitive information like your application name, your IP name, or some certain configurations? So it's good to use it, but you need to use it with a professional approach. On the other hand, just because AI is generating it doesn't always mean that it's true. Okay, so you need to, by the end of it, verify what AI is giving to you as an output, and think that does it fit your requirement. And you need to, sometimes you need to play around with the prompts to get a more accurate information, and consider that what they are giving it to you is that true as well, because you need to validate that information. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, if you didn't know how to use computer, you couldn't get a job. It was very difficult. And people were putting it in their resume, I know how to use Word, I know how to use Excel, right? So meaning that those that had even experienced how to use the keyboard was considered as a skill set, right? So now imagine that if you're still struggling in some IT skill sets, like development, and you might say, hey, I'm just a junior guy, I don't have much experience, I haven't developed many applications, that's why I don't have enough skill set. This could not be necessarily true as well, because now you have GenAI that you can seek the help from that. And rather than spend 2 months to write a special algorithm to develop that, you can do it with the AI as well. So it depends on, so that's why I always say that, are you using it and are you using it right for your purpose? So that's, you should learn how to do it, okay? It's like if I'm teaching you boxing, okay, I'm just teaching you how to punch left or right? As a defense team, I'm referring to that. So now you need to know that when to have a right hook or left hook, okay? So you need to know that when to use that, in what sense to use that. So you're right. So many of the developers, for example, many of the people that they are using GenAI, they may not have the right skill set how to use it. And this how to use it, you should consider that you're talking to someone who's seeking that advice, right? It's like you need to know that who are you talking to, what advice are you asking? You can ask advice that write the whole application for me, may or may not give you the right requirements, or you should say that I have this algorithm, I have this code, I have this error, how should I resolve it? It's about how to ask the right question. And that would help you to reach very well. The event was very well. It was organized very well as well. Overall, I think always, stay safe.